Yeah, Salakia. So let me start again. Yeah, so things are completely, you know, unaffordable here, man. Okay. And as I was walking out the job today, we were just talking about uh, how these other jobs, man, it's people in my job, man. I'm talking about multiple people that's looking for part-time work, just because they cut off the overtime and stuff. And then when you go out in the job market, if you ain't been in the job market for 2, 3 years, 3, 4 years, you get disillusioned. You thinking people that receive raises and all this shit, you know, the job market has caught up. Hey, hell no. You know, you go looking for shit, motherfuckers asking you to do more work than you do at your current job and pay your ass 3 times as less. You know, motherfucking jobs, cause I do like manufacturing blue collar shit, you know. Motherfucking job trying to pay you $13, $15. The motherfucker still doing the old 15, you know. In 2025, man. 15 used to be the hit. Um, like when you were like man, like 2013, if you go to a job and they told you 15, it was like, okay, bet, That was like the standard, for a decent living, especially if you're a woman work, you go get you a nice car, a badass apartment, you can still go eat out and shit, go to the movies whenever the hell you wanted to, you know. You was able to do all of those things, man. But now you shit, 15, that's lower than poverty, man. And you still got people out here that's making that kind of wage. And you wonder how these people drive these certain kind of cars, how they live, the way that they live here in Babylon. And it's because of that credit, man. It's because of that debt system. That's the only way that these people are able to survive, man. All right. If the debt system didn't exist, well, we wouldn't be in this place. We wouldn't be here in the first place. But if it didn't exist, a lot of these people, it would show. It would show the true poverty, that a lot of these people are going through, man. All right, because I'm telling you, man, these prices are outrageous, man. You know, and now it's in everything, man. Like I said, all these American goods that you buy every day, you know, they going up, man. The ground beef is up. The eggs are up. The chicken is up. You know, shit. You like that beef sausage? That shit higher than the motherfucker. The beef skinless sausage. You know. So what's gonna happen is, man, it's gonna be more crime. All right, more theft. Okay, more burglary, more robberies. Okay, up until that ultimate financial collapse. And what Esau gonna have in store for you is the MOTB, okay, and a goddamn a slave job, man, okay. And you see them pods and shit. That's gonna be the American the new American way. Getting a fucking tiny house. I thought this was fucking America, man. I thought this was Babylon. Babylon the Great. It is Babylon the Great. But I thought this was the land of milk and honey, man. Well, what's going on? Why are people in America having to fucking downsize? Okay, that's the signs of a crippling, depleted economy, man. Okay, and you people still are fighting tooth and neck, to get the hell over here, man. In this fucking hellhole, in this fucking rat race. All right, all you ones that Donald T is sending back, boy, you better take your ass back. You know, you better take your ass back. All right, trying to live this fucking American dream. Cause ain't none of you heathen. I don't give a damn what Genesis tell you. I don't care what the big G's tell you. Okay? The heathen are not gonna receive salvation, all right, over here in Babylon, man. Okay, they not. All right, so it's best that you for yourself and your household that you get the hell out of Babylon, man. All right, because the ones of you that are here, you heathen, all right, you are being preserved for judgment. Okay, and a lot of you are wicked. You know that's why most of the immigrants that come over here, they wicked as all hell, man. They proud, all right. They boast over Israel, okay. They lick up the wounds of Israel, all right. And then for you to even have your mind to come over here, knowing the shit that America did in your countries, all right, that show that you bugged the hell out. You know, your women come over here and they totally corrupted. You know, the most moral, all right, of all those nations, those heathen nations, do not come to America, man. All right, it's the worst people that come here, man. Okay, maybe not being criminals being worse, all right, but being fucking wicked, man. All right, being a mo, all right, being a feminist, all right. The ones that have the money, the wealth, you know, the ones that demonize their own fucking people, like they got that caste system over there in Elam land. Only the top caste people come over here, man. You know, but this Haggai chapter 1 and verse 6, ye have sown much and bring in little, ye eat, but ye have not enough. You know? So ye have sown much and bring in little. You know, ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm, and he that earneth wages to put it in a bag with holes, man. All right, and that's what we see it, man. The bag of holes, man. All right, so even the wages that you earn, no matter how hard you work, man, you know, no matter how many hours you do, it always seems like at the end of the day, you know, well, where the hell is that check at, man? Where is that money that just got deposited in my account, you know, 2 and 3 days later, man? The shit gone, man. You know? And these are the curses, man, you know, for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know? Which, like I said, Jake been living in poverty, man. You know? We've been going through this shit. That's why when them Edomites, man, they gonna fucking lose it, man. They gonna bug out, and they already bugging out. You know, they already resorting to violence. Here it is, the people that say that they so mannerable, all right, they so respectful, they know how to how do you say exercise self-control and all this shit. You gonna see, you know, the horns on this fucking devil, all right, when he not able to afford his goodies, man. Salakia. You know, when he not able to afford that F-250, that F-350, man. When he can't draw that Duramax, or that Denali, you know, when he can't stay in that fucking 4-5 bedroom house no more, okay? When he not able to move his kids out the damn house and pay for they college, man. All right, when Samantha bring home Tyrone, all right, that's when these fucking devils, all right, are gonna begin to fucking lose it, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna fucking begin to lose it, man. All right, that's why you got Jake getting lynched all around America right now. Jake is currently being fucking lynched, man. You know, because these Edomites are going back into poverty, all right, and they losing their damn mind. They feel like they're losing their fucking country. You know, you seeing ancient racism taking place in these fucking devils, man. From the shit that they fucking spewing out of their damn mouths, man. Blaming Jake for every goddamn thing. Goddamn, I didn't know Jake was over the fucking Fed. I didn't know Jake was printing USDs every goddamn day. I didn't know that. I didn't know Jake owned these Fortune 500 countries that sold out America. Goddamn, you know. I don't know. Jake was on a level of Jeff Bezos and fucking the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. Shit, that's something new to me. But all of a sudden, the Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans, all right, even the damn they done threw Ham in that hole. And Ham is, now they responsible for the downfall of America, man. When we are nothing more than the slave class, man. And that's how it's always have been, and that's how it always will be. All right? Northern and Southern Kingdom, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the fucking slave class of America. So how the hell can you blame the slaves, all right, for the downfall of America, man? All right? But that's what the fucking devil do. You know? That's what Cain do. All right? He accuses Abel falsely. All right? That's what Esau do. Here it is. This nigga the one that fucking fucked over the birthright. Ain't nobody force you to sell your birthright for that pottage. All right? You made the fucking deal. All right? But that's what the devil do. He played a damn blame game, man. All right? He's the accuser. All right? But that's all I had. I pray this lesson is edifying and shalom.